Hey everyone, Tobias here. So I've been getting a lot of questions regarding divine amulets. Should we use them right now? Should we save? So I thought I'd make a video to kind of answer some of the questions. So let's get to the basic first. What are divine amulets? So when you pull on the gacha, if you pull a dupe, you get a currency called divine amulets, and it's 1 for a 1-star, 10 for a gold one, which is the 2-star, and then 50 if you pull a dupe 3-star. So these divine amulets are used to exchange for shards on characters which you own already. So you can see that here is the Amulet Shop, and I can buy shards for characters of the units that I own. However, as you can see on the left hand side, the pictures, it's 1-to-1 right now for some of the shards, and then it goes up to 5. That's because the price, the cost of the shards increases as you buy more. So you can see actually to go from a 3-star to a 5-star, you require 270 character shards. But in total, that would cost you 1,150 divine amulets. So it's very crucial that you save properly and don't waste your divine amulets early. The average or the expected divine amulet per 10 roll for 1,500 gems is around 46 or 45. Someone did the math. I'm not going to go into it. I actually don't know how the equation really works, but it's been accepted that the expected value for a 10 roll on average, if you're pulling and they are all dupes, is 45. But I would say realistically, probably getting 30 to 40, because right now not everyone has these units. And what would be the best time to roll for the divine amulets? I think you don't have to roll at all because it'll come naturally. So I'll explain the ways you can obtain the divine amulets. Well, first you get it from your gacha roll, and people roll them during specific rate up banners because you want obviously the rate up unit, which would be helpful in either clan battle or PvP. Another source is the events. We don't have that right now because we're in soft launch, but events you actually get to pull a lot of the divine amulets from treasure chests. So you complete the events, you get event currencies, and with these event currencies you can unlock treasure chests which give you divine amulets up to a certain amount. Another way to obtain divine amulet is by doing the mana gacha pull. So here a lot of whales have been buying the mana and then getting divine amulets, skip tickets. You can see I didn't get any here, but let's say if I do a 10x, you can see I'm getting some divine amulets in some of the pulls. However, this is not really recommended because both mana and skip tickets will be ample later on. So you can see here I have 147 million mana with over 5,000 skip tickets. So you don't really have to do the mana gacha at all. But make sure that you are not using your divine amulets without a purpose. The only time I would say you really need it is, let's say you're pushing putting to a 3-star and you're doing the base exchange, which is 1-to-1. Oh, you really need that extra stat to be super competitive for clan battle, and you just can't get it from the other currencies, so you have to use divine amulet. Again, if you're not a whale or if you're not in the top 3 clans, don't bother about it, because for stuff like Makoto, you get it from clan battles. So you see here I have enough to 5-star her. I just haven't done it yet. For Kaori or Pudding, they're also in Princess Arena, so I've exchanged all of them and I still have 22,000 left. So really save your divine amulets, because units like Ilia, which on release is a completely different unit when she's 3-star versus 5-star, you need to get her 5-star as fast as possible to reap the benefits. So make sure you're saving divine amulets right now, and later on I'll release video guides and recommendations on what to max 3-star, what to max 5-star. But there's always a case to the exception. If you're super well, uber well, like some of the friends in our guild who have 5-starred their PvP units, you can go right ahead. But for the average player, plan ahead, because it's not, I would say it's not a resource that comes as easily as some might think.